Hey Sneezy, thanks for joining me. I will be starting in just a minute or so. Today we're going to talk about my favorite classroom management strategies. Hi Crisscross. Hello everybody. I will be starting in just a couple of minutes. Thanks for the hearts. I wish I had some music playing or something. It's so quiet right now and I feel like a fool talking to myself. Thanks for inviting people. If you want to help me, you can click on the little man on the bottom and invite some people. Oh my gosh, Rhoda Shenanigans is here. Hello. So excited to have everybody here. I'll start in just a minute. I'm talking about my favorite classroom management strategies. Thank you, One Fab. Hello. Where's everybody coming from today? Houston, nice. Dallas, I got a lot of Texas people. New York, oh, that's my favorite place to visit. Georgia, Iowa, Texas, nice. Long Island, New York, fun. Michigan, Kansas, awesome. Well, I am so happy that everybody's here to hear about my favorite classroom management strategies. I will go ahead and flip the camera. I don't know why, but I'm going to. Hi, I am makeup free today. I took my kids to the park. I'm sweaty. It's just not a good day for being on the camera, but here I am. I'm excited to share with you a couple of my favorite classroom management strategies. I have tried a bunch of different things, from the red light, green light, and I used to do with my second graders, I used to have slips where they would have to be held accountable, and we would discuss what they did and why they did it. And I thought that one was great. In fact, that's in my store. Not promoting. I'm not trying to do that here today. But when I moved to first grade, it just didn't work as well for them. So I picked up Mel D's fuzzy idea. In fact, I'm sorry, I know I hashtagged Mel and Stacy, but she's not feeling well today, so here I am alone. So everybody give Mel D your love. Anyway, so I picked up her fuzzy idea and her reward coupons, and that's what you saw when I first started this broadcast, were the fuzzy cups. So I'm going to talk to you about, I love her too, she's awesome. I'm going to talk to you how I do single classroom management and also how I reward the whole class too. So I'm going to flip the camera again and I'm going to share with you. So these are my fuzzy cups. If you watched Mel D's first classroom management scope that she did just a few days ago, she showed you her fuzzy cups and she was also showing you her reward coupons. Hers were painter's cups that had a little hole in the top. And as I said in earlier scopes, I like to be thrifty. So I headed over to Starbucks. I don't know if you can see inside the cup there. These are Starbucks cups. And I told them that I was a teacher and I needed some cups to use for something in my classroom. And of course they looked at me like I was crazy, because what are you going to use cups for? And so they were very gracious, and they gave me a huge sleeve of cups and lids, and I still have some that don't have any stickers on them. So they gave me a ton to probably last me a lifetime. So I took them home, and I have these labels that are for free in my store, in my TPT store, and I Mod Podge them on, and I put some thin duct tape around just to give it a little extra pizzazz. And there are my easy fuzzy cups. There's a hole in the top. They can just pop their fuzzies right in. Super simple. And then when we trade in our fuzzies, I'm the one who pops the lids off, and I help them count them. So I haven't had any problems. This school year will be my third school year using them. I haven't had any problems. And there's the bell. Sorry about that. I haven't had any problems with the cups cracking, with the lids cracking, the labels coming off. They have been very durable. Who knew Starbucks cups were so durable? So head over to your local Starbucks and see if they'll donate to you too. I'm sure they will. And then I keep my fuzzies just in an open container, and I give them permission to go grab either a huge fuzzy or a small fuzzy. In years past, I've used these sparkly fuzzies. I'll say if I give them a sparkly fuzzy, then they can get double the fuzzy. Where do I store the cups? Do they keep them on their desk? You know, I like to keep things clean and simple. I hate when things fall off of desks, and I don't like to put Velcro or anything on my desk that could potentially hurt them. So I have a board that I don't use very often that has the chalk holder or the marker holder on the bottom, and I line them up along the board under the whiteboard. Does that make sense? Did that answer your question? And they're actually, I've actually stored them a couple different ways. I'm glad that you brought that up. I wish I would have like written down notes of what I wanted to talk about. I've stored them a couple of different ways. You could always do the desk. That's fine if you wanted to put some adhesive on the bottom to keep them on your desk, because they are kind of lightweight. Or you could do along the bottom of the board on the marker holder. And I've also used, you know those shoe organizers that you can hang on your door? I have used that where they put a cup in each slot. The problem with that was I had some shorties who couldn't reach the top, so my numbers were then out of order. So that made me a little crazy because I'm kind of OCD about things like that. So that's how I display them, and they're really cute. They match my room color scheme, so I love it. And I did this on purpose. I did the green and the pink. I have some cuties last year who would only pick one color or two colors. It was cute watching what they would do with their fuzzies. I'm going to let Mel talk about the fuzzies a little bit more when she does. I think she's doing a scope maybe tomorrow, part 2 of her classroom management. I have shorty problems too. I'm barely 5 foot tall and my mom is shorter than me. So how about that? So that's my individual behavior plan. And so they trade them in and they get reward coupons, Meldy's reward coupons. Then I have this. It says the key to the treasure is good behavior. What do you do once they fill the cup? Do they get a prize, or you mentioned coupons? We trade coupons probably twice a month, and when they're the fuzzies, they can stuff them in there. The cups are really good size. So then we trade them in for coupons. So this says the key to the treasure is good behavior. And I've used this in the past. For some reason I didn't use it last year, so I created one that matched my color scheme this year. I'm excited to have my kids use this. So what happens is, if you can see up here, I chose to use a paper clip, but you can use a clothespin or a Post-it if you wanted to make it easy. Any little trinket that can move along. You can put something on like that sticky tack stuff, and if the whole class is caught behaving, then you can move the clip to the next letter. And when they get to the last letter, the R in behavior, you will choose a whole class reward. You can do things like movie day, not obviously all day, or pajama day, or bring your fluffy friend day. Last year I did chalk, chewing gum, and chocolate. So we went outside and played with chalk, and they got to chew gum, and some kids didn't want gum, so I brought chocolate too. Because I did it a little bit different than this sign last year. I feel like I had something else I wanted to tell you about this, but now I've lost my train of thought because that happens to me a lot. Is there any questions about this particular mode of... Oh, awesome, thanks. I'm glad you screenshotted this. I'm also willing to modify these to match your classroom theme. If anybody was interested in that, you can Instagram me, Teaching Underbar, Ever Underbar, After Underbar 2012. I'm sorry again about the bell. Yes, I did actually just upload this in my TPT store. My TPT store is Teaching Ever After. This is actually, I'm only charging $1 for this. I feel like it's a steal, and I'm not trying to promote, I promise. I didn't like that. I don't like to see that, so sure, please. I actually have them, my coupons are worth different amounts. It starts at 25 fuzzies and then goes up to 65 fuzzies, depending on what the coupon is for. So 25 fuzzies, I believe, is for bringing a fluffy friend, and 65 fuzzies would be to have a dance party or to sit at my desk, something a little bit bigger. But any other questions before I sign off? I don't want to take too much of your time. Yeah, I agree. It's a lot better than the treasure box. I don't like having a bunch of trinkets that, honestly, as a mom, I don't want that stuff coming home to me. So this is more things that they can't do. Hi, how are you? More things that they can't necessarily get at home, things that are special to school. So if there's not any other questions, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I wanted to keep it short and sweet. So if you're not following me, which you probably are, please do so you can get in on some more scopes with Mel and I. We are going to be doing these every Thursday. When school starts, we're going to try to do it at 3:30 Central Time. So I hope that you will join us. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask on my Instagram. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Love, love the hearts. Love ya. See you later.